Hi, everyone. I am here today with Kim Hill. And Kim Hill is our number one consultant um, in July for JoPack. And I wanted to bring her on and let you all get to know her a little bit better and find out her secrets to success. So, Kim, thanks so much for taking time to meet with me today.
You're welcome.
And tell us a little bit about yourself, about your family.
Okay. I'm retired and I stay home and keep grandchildren most of the time. Um, been married 40 years to my high school sweetheart. Have two daughters, four grandchildren, two wonderful son-in-laws, and they live on each side of me. So a lot of my cooking is done and sent both ways to their house.
Oh, you mean they live like next door to you?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I have one on each side of me, so it's wonderful.
Wow. So tell me, where are you retired from? What did you do?
I was in sales all my life. Yeah.
Really? What did you sell?
I had a distributing business when I imported things from overseas, and then I had a warehouse and I sold to multiple vendors, like your little say Pepsi man or bread man, but mine was a novelty man. So when you go in a gas station and you see cigarette lighters or these little knickknack impulse items, I sold those to the people who delivered those to stores.
Oh my gosh. So you imported
Yeah,
them and then distributed
yeah,
them. How
yep.
how interesting. And how long have you been retired?
Um, 6 years.
6 years. Okay.
Yeah,
And so tell us now, when did you start with Pampered Chef?
2019, and I only signed up as a consultant to help Jenna Thornton. I wanted her to, yeah, I wanted her to earn her trip, and she was a new consultant too. So I signed up with the intention of just qualifying so she would get the extra points she needed. And I did that, and then I just enjoyed the products. I had several Pampered Chef products anyway, but just kept cooking and doing the little shows, and everybody loved them. I was home with the grandchildren, so they cooked with me, gave me something to do, and it just grew from there.
That is really amazing. And
Yeah,
I'm really struck by your heart to want to help Jenna Thornton be successful.
exactly. Yeah,
You
and
know,
that's you asked for my secret, and I contribute the secret to myself. Number one, to God, but number two, the heart of giving. I give most of my commission away. And it's always, it's not that I don't need it, but there's always a person in need, and that extra money. Some people get the extra money to pay off debt or to do this or to that, and luckily I didn't have those issues. So I use that extra money to help those in need, and I think that's why I continue to get blessed.
oh
That
my,
that's my you
wow.
can't you can't outgive God. So that's my secret.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah,
And of course, when you have more, you can do more and you can give more,
right.
you know.
Right. And if it's not given financially, I'm giving tips. And I get hundreds of messages a day on my Facebook page, and I answer every one of them. And it's very time consuming, but a lot of the ones I get are I had that batter bowl and I did not know I could do this with it, or I had this measure all cup and can't figure out how to use it. So just sharing tips with them with products they have. I don't try to sell them anything. I
Mhm.
just show what I'm cooking, and they love easy meals and they love their desserts. You share a dessert and you've got a huge audience.
That's the truth.
I looked it up when you told me you were going to call. I shared a lava cake, just our traditional lava cake, and it has had over almost 4,000 shares and of tons, 1,500 comments that I replied to. And tons of views. I mean, so they're just sharing, and don't be scared to ask them to share your videos. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends on your page and let them see, how they can have a quick meal done.
Unbelievable. Okay, so let's talk a little bit how Kim really does do this. So, first of all, Kim, are you a virtual consultant? I would imagine.
Yes,
Okay. Do you do your parties on Facebook or on table or
I do them
catalog?
on Facebook and catalog. Yes.
And catalog. And so you go live, and I'm imagining your business or your VIP page or
I
your,
usually record them because I will start the process of a meal and pause it, and I can't do that live. Sometimes I go live if it's quick, the 6-minute cake in the microwave or something. But when I'm doing a meal, I'll start it so they see the process, pause the video, and then come back on. And I combine the videos and then post them.
okay. So tell me a little bit more about how you combine them. So do you how do you record them? Do you record them with your camera or with your phone or
My phone, I have an iPhone, and
you
there is an
do?
app. Yeah, there was an app that came on my iPhone called Clips, and I just use that app. I just put the first part of the video in, the second part of the video in. I'm technology challenged, so it does all the magic for me, and it just looks like one whole video.
Wow,
When
Kim, that is a great tip because I have an iPhone and I know that on your other phones that you can part of the camera you can pause and then come back. So to learn about
right,
the app called Clips is a big help for those of us that
yeah,
have iPhones.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah, and it's user friendly. I can do it.
that's inspiring. So tell me how often do you go live or do you post a
Daily,
video? You do it
daily.
daily.
Yes, and that's the secret, ladies. They've got to see you, not randomly. They need to see you in the good days, the bad days, the struggle days. If you're cooking a quick breakfast or a quick snack or dinner, just hop on and show it. Even if you don't show your face, show what you're cooking and share your recipe.
Wow. So tell us, like, what did you do today, or what are you doing today?
Tonight, I'm going to be using the multi cooker. I've had doctor's appointments all morning, so I've just got home. Um, so typically on a day in the morning, I'll just do a morning random share, maybe a breakfast idea, whether I video it or just post a recipe. And then midday, around 3 o'clock or 4, when they're all hungry and ready to get off work, I'll share a dessert recipe. And it's typically from our Pampered Chef website. And then at night when I'm cooking dinner, whatever I'm cooking, they get to see it by video.
That's amazing. So really, you're just working your business right alongside your family life.
Yeah, it's right. I'm doing it anyway. And on the weekends, if I do freezer meals or I'm cooking ahead, what Pampered Chef calls power cooking, I guess,
Mhm.
I'll show, how I'm doing that. And I did a episode maybe last month or month before on the freezer meals. I showed on Sunday how I prepped all my chicken. And then the following week, I did a video each night making freezer meals out of each of those recipes that I had shared with them.
That is unbelievable. That is
Mhm.
unbelievable. Well, I tell you, again, I'm so impressed with you have almost $3,700 in sales for the month of July. And you're
Mhm.
also a team leader, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
So,
I have very few. My goal is not to be a director. I don't want any more jobs, but
okay, okay.
but I do have a couple good active consultants under me. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I mean, it's another way to bless people, whether they
Right.
wanted income or whether, it just, we certainly, decide how we bless people. We offer
Right.
the opportunity and they make of it what they want. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
When you told me you were going to call, I looked up on my website just to see, and last month I had orders from 23 different states.
Wow.
So, I mean, I have Tennessee, Florida, Michigan, New York, New Jersey, Colorado, South Carolina, Texas, West Virginia, Illinois, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Arizona, Arkansas. I mean, it just keeps on and on and on. And I don't know any of these people. They're just from seeing my videos shared by my local fans, I guess, originally. And I was also shared on, there's a Facebook group called Facebook's Favorite Online Recipes,
Oh my
and
God.
they've been sharing my videos on there, so that's just leading to the shares and the orders, I think. Yeah.
So what the orders you're getting, they're not part of a party? Are they
No,
also?
ma'am, they're all individual orders.
So
Last month what did I do?
36,
6,000
30,
last month.
maybe I'm looking at so far this
Yeah,
month.
Yeah, last month I think it was like $6,000 maybe.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Let me,
But I had one party last month. That's my goal, one party a month anyway.
okay, all right.
And that party was $500. So the rest of that $5,000 in sales come from online orders.
There you go. Yeah, 6242 is your sales from last month, and one party, and the rest are outside orders. That is, wow, I'm
Yeah.
so happy we're talking and learning about this. Again, there's so many different ways to do this business, and virtually, the sky is really the limit. But
Yeah.
again, I think it's just a matter of, again, you're being very intentional about your videos
Right.
and sharing every day. And
Yeah.
and
And
I,
I share inside my family. If we're out in the pool, I take pictures of the grandkids doing dives and flips. My grandson was over here the other night helping me unbox my free for all stuff and popping the bubble wrap, and he broke out in a praise and worship song. So I videoed him and shared it, and it's had almost 2,000 views. Just so they get to see the family. And I let them. I did a video last week of using the cool and serve and the pineapple wedger to make a party tray for a birthday party, and then I took pictures at the birthday party of my grandchildren and stuff and shared it with them. And they love seeing more than you're cooking. It's like they get to know the real you.
right, it's not just Kim, the
I'm fun,
a
yeah,
consultant. It's
yeah,
Kim, the well-rounded person.
exactly. And I'll tell you a real funny story that I probably shouldn't tell anybody, but I woke up one morning and I don't know if it was Jesus or the devil that said, "Girl, go to Hobby Lobby." And I'm like, what am I going to Hobby Lobby for, Lord? So off I go to Hobby Lobby, no makeup, didn't even fix my hair. Go to Hobby Lobby. I found a few things that I didn't need, but got anyway. Coming out of the Hobby Lobby, the wind won't even blowing, but my receipt just took off. So here I go chasing my receipt across the parking lot. Finally grab it, turn around, and there's two ladies standing behind me. And I thought, oh God. And she said, "You're that cooking lady. We watch you on Facebook all the time."
Oh my
And,
gosh.
she wanted to hug my neck and tell me a little bit about herself. So that must have been my reason to go to Hobby Lobby. So I was thrilled to meet her, but it happens. So don't go nowhere without makeup or
That,
fixing your hair. Yeah.
oh my gosh. Oh my
But
gosh.
I did that a lot. I went to the eye doctor's office and the girls kept coming and peeping around and peeping around. And finally, I thought, I don't have a mask on, so maybe a mask is required. And so finally, one of the other ladies come out and she said, "You're that lady that does the cooking shows, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." So she said, "We thought so. We love your recipes. I've been doing Depression era cooking and going through old church cookbooks.
Love
And
it.
they love those old church cookbook recipes."
Wow. So, what advice would you have for someone who wants to build their business to be
Mhm.
strong like yours is?
I just say be active. Whether you're scared to go, don't be scared to go on camera because they love a laugh. If you mess up, you mess up. It's real life. Just roll with it like you would if you weren't on camera, and be consistent. They want what they see. And I did micro cookers last week, and that's everybody's ordered the micro cookers, the measure all cups, because that's what I showed. And whatever I show tends to be what they order. I don't ask them to order it. I just show different ways they can use them. I did a lasagna.
But you must share your link. You
I,
must.
I tell them, they know I'm a pampered chef consultant, and I will, in above my video, I'll say, "Tonight I'm making lasagna. Um, Feel free to message me if you have any questions, or if you'd like to see the products I use during this video. Here's my website." I don't list what they are. I don't link any particular product to it, but they just go to my website and order.
So you keep it very simple.
Very simple.
Very
Yep. Now,
simple.
last night I did a lasagna in the rock crock, 13 minutes. It's delicious. And then I showed the little 3-cup glass prep bowl and told them how they could cook individual ones in the microwave as well. If they don't want to do a big family one, they can do 2 small ones for them or their children to take in their lunchbox. So I always do a recipe and show it, but offer smaller versions or larger versions of cooking it.
so that any type of family can benefit from that.
Right, right.
Well, that's great. That's great. Well, you know, I just really appreciate you taking some time to share with your success and congratulations. I mean, you know, so far, and you know, you're at almost 3,700 this month, which is the number I was looking at.
Yeah,
Should have been looking at July, but you're at almost $20,000 in sales this year already. So, just you know, again, being able to reach out to people and share your love of cooking
mm,
and taking care of your family, you know?
right. That's what I'm doing, and just sharing the videos in the process.
That's awesome.
But
That's
they
awesome.
love the little tips. They just love to hear different ways to use the products.
That's
And I
great.
don't know, one tip I shared, the batter bowl. Let me grab one second.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I just grabbed the little one because this got a lot of attention, and I don't know if anybody that's going to watch this knows this. I put some frozen hamburger in the batter bowl. Typically, I try to use the micro cooker, but I wanted to show them they could do it in this too. And then after I microwaved, I think it was a half a pound, I did the small one. I took the lid off and I turned the lid around. So the spout is over the handle, and this, y'all see that?
Yeah.
Let me get it where you can see it. That pour, it clips right over the pour spout. There you go.
Right.
So before I use the mix and chop to chop my meat, I drained the grease out, just like
Oh,
this.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, and showed them that. So just little quirks like that, just showing them different little tips. They love it. You know, they just love to see things like that.
So now every day, I mean, are you cooking for just like you and your husband, or are you always cooking for the family every night?
I'm cooking mostly every night for just me and my husband.
Okay.
If I'm doing a lot, sometimes I do like it's treat your friend Thursday, and I'll just cook a random something and take it to a local business. They don't even know I'm coming. Or sometimes I cook meals for my daughters and their
Well, I
husbands.
tell you what, every second, or like, you know, every time we ask a question, you're just sharing it's the best tip. And I just so appreciate that, Kim. Well,
Yeah.
listen, I've got a couple of questions for you I want to ask after we end this video. So if you would just hang on. But I do want to say thank you we'll be showing this tonight in our JoPack special training Facebook group.
Okay.
And again, it's just a form of saying congratulations and thank you so much for sharing what you've done.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Let me